Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Walk with Shay. And today we've got another video, another review, another walkthrough. I am in Clacton-on-Sea in Essex down on the coast. We're gonna have a look around the town because this town gets a very bad rep for being bad. Is it that bad? I don't think so. But don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Let's have a walkthrough. Walk with me. Let's go. So, let's start with where we are exactly. So, Clacton is located on the coast of Essex, in the northern part of the county. It's actually on what you call the Tangerine Coast, which covers anything from sort of like Clacton-on-Sea, including Clacton, Jaywick, Harwich, Walton, and also Frinton. It's a lovely part of the county. The town itself historically was a very big seaside town and I still get visitors till this day. So I'm going to show you now some of the things to look out for, historic stuff and so on as well. So guys, we start the video with this building behind me. This is the Clacton-on-Sea railway station. So, opened in 1882, this was and still is one of the principal routes to get into Clacton, where you can get trains here directly from London Liverpool Street via Stratford, Shenfield, Chelmsford and Colchester and many other destinations. Today, the station is obviously a lot more quieter than what it was before because now people use cars and so on, etc. But the journey times between here and Liverpool Street, I believe, are about an hour and a half. And also as well, on this at this train station as well, is right in the centre of Clacton. You come out the station and it's one straight road to the coast. Let's have a look around the station, see what's left, etc. The line that the station is on is called the Sunshine Coastline, which you can probably guess the reason why. The line branches off at Colchester and travels down the coast to places such as Clacton, Walton, Frinton and so on. Back in the Victorian era, obviously steam trains were the main route of transport to get people to and from the cities down to the coast. So guys, as you can see here, you can read a bit of history about the actual train station. As I mentioned, it was opened in May 1882, and as time went on, the popularity of rail travel increased in Britain. Rail travel became a Victorian phenomenon. As you can see here, we stand here at the railway station and the pier is right here. So it's a very close proximity between the two, making access very easy. So guys, that is the railway station done. Let's walk slightly down the road to my next location, which is a very cool theatre. Let's go. So guys, the next location I want to show you is this building behind me, which is the Tangerine Town Hall, and also there is actually a Princess Theatre inside here as well. So this building dates back to 1931, where historically the theatre was obviously a huge source of entertainment. The theatre inside can hold up to 1,000 visitors at a time, basically. And this building here over the years has overgone some renovation. And it then became the home of the council, I think in the 70s and 80s. So it is quite a cool building. I'm going to try and see what it looks like from the inside. And yeah, let's have a look. Walk with me. Also as well guys, despite the name it being a theatre, this venue behind me hosts a whole load of other kinds of events, such as weddings, birthday parties, wrestling events, boxing events, karaoke, and all other kinds of events also. It's like a one-stop shop for Clacton. Let's have a look around the area, see what else is here. Let's go. So guys, I've come to the centre of Clacton, and as you can see around me, it's just like any other standard town. But one thing with Clacton is very unique compared to other seaside towns. The actual arcades and stuff are actually not on the seafront, a lot of them. They're actually on like this little road behind me. So, The actual seaside town area, as you can see during the summer this time, is obviously very, very busy. I'm actually here during the morning about 10, 11 a.m, so it's not fully busy yet. But there is a lot of leisure activities and stuff to do around here for everybody to enjoy, especially if you've got kids. So guys, I want to start the video here very importantly. I've come to the Clacton Seafront Gardens, and there's about 5 or 6 different gardens here on the seafront for you to sit and enjoy. But I think this one here is the most important. This is the Garden of Remembrance. Just like any other town, there's a memorial here to the men and women who sadly died during the First and Second World Wars, who were from Clacton. As you can see, it has been maintained to a great standard, and Tendring Council has put reefs and so on around it, so that people can sit down and remember. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful garden. And I think it's important to remember the sacrifices made during both World Wars. It's important to remember as well, with Clacton being a town that faces the North Sea and faces mainland Europe, during the wars it was always one of the places most prone to invasion and battle during the First and Second World Wars. So it is of extra importance and paramount to remember these men and women who died. So I've come through to the Rose Garden, and you've got this memorial dedicated to all of those who died in the Royal Air Forces to defend Britain and the Commonwealth, as you can see, which is an important remembrance. This one here is dedicated to all of those who served in Burma between 1941 and 1945. We've got another one here dedicated to the Royal Marines. So guys, for me, the most cool thing about these gardens, more than anything, is how well they're kept. These gardens are absolutely immaculate. They're all actually looked after by volunteers from the local community, the people who come down and help to look after it. But if you're watching this and you look after these gardens, you've done an absolutely amazing job. Honestly, thank you so much. If you're watching this wondering why it's called the 1920s garden, because everything in here was originally laid down in the 1920s, so it has been around for almost about 100 years now basically, but it's so well kept. So guys, I'm walking in what is called the Mediterranean Gardens, and as you can tell by the name, everything in this garden is actually Mediterranean themed. So guys, this garden that I'm in now is called the Sensory Garden. So this garden, the plants that were put in here were put for various reasons due to senses, either for the sound they make when the wind blows, or also as well for the actual smell and scent that they leave when as someone walks by. So really cool fact. So guys, here is a memorial laid down to mark the arrival of Winston Churchill. So I believe during the First World War in April 1914, he landed right here because he had to make a forced landing in a naval seaplane. So guys, standing behind me is Clacton's famous West Cliff Theatre. So the theatre behind me dates back to I think 1834, where originally there was 2 shows a day, including one under candle lights before there was actually when the lights went out. The theatre has over 100 years of history, and it's had multiple owners during that period of time. But nowadays, I believe it's actually owned by Tendring Council. Today, they have shows all throughout the year. They've got a summer period and a winter period, and I've met some of the lovely people that actually come and visit it. So it's actually a very cool thing. So if you're ever in Clacton and you love theatre shows, come down to the West Cliff Theatre. It's very cool. So, if you've ever watched my Felixstowe video, you would know what this is behind me. These are called Martello Towers. So, just like Felixstowe, Clacton is a coastal town facing the North Sea. So it was most at threat from invasion from Napoleon. So as you can see, they've got one here on the coast as well. I don't think this one here is actually open to view from the inside, but it's a very important part of history. I think this is actually really cool. This is like a borrow return service for your toys. So in case there's any toys you want to leave behind or whatever, or pick up quickly, you can just use the service. It's actually really cool. So guys, as you can see, I'm in front of the seafront now, in front of the pier. I'm gonna go in now, have a look and see what's up. Let's have a look in the pier, let's go. So guys, as you can see, there's a massive variety of rides on here to check out. I'm gonna go on one myself, which is the big Ferris wheel in a bit. So let's walk around, enjoy ourselves and have a look. Let's go. So guys, if you enjoy the thrill of a roller coaster type thing or being spun around, you can try this. This is called a twister ride. So as you can see, you've got this roller coaster here. This really cool roller coaster. This area that you can see here is where the ships used to dock to bring passengers into Clacton. Obviously now it's not in use, but it's actually an area currently which is used by fishermen. That is it guys for this video. We've arrived at the end. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I've got many more videos coming soon, so look out for it. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Walk with me. Let's go.